sir. Thank you so much. Those of you on Instagram who have already joined in, thank you so much. Thank you to for those of you on Facebook. I truly do appreciate you. I celebrate you. Thank you so much for joining me this beautiful Monday morning for another edition of Knox to Nuggets. Yes, it's Monday. Wow. A new week just began, a new working week just began. I believe you had a wonderful weekend. I believe everything you desired happened to you this last weekend. But you know the truth, you owe yourself the duty to stay true to your dreams. So last week, if you remember, I had a guest in the house. I had RMG, Reverend Max Benije, in the house last week, Monday. And I thought I was wrapping up next the bit on discipline and succeeding today, that day. But I'm back here again. I just couldn't get it off my mind. So for everyone joining me on this broadcast live, thank you so much for joining me. Good morning. And for those that will join later, thank you so much. Like you know, one request, share this video. Let somebody know about it. Drop your comments about what we are saying. And you know, I want to thank everybody that got back to me last week and the weeks before. Your chats, your DMs were so encouraging. I sincerely appreciate them. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Thank you very much. So today I'm following up on what Reverend Max Benije talked about last week. So I'm still on self-discipline. You know, in on this series of Succeeding Today, we had looked at perseverance, consistency. I challenged you to watch your thoughts. Then I came to discipline, and then we narrowed it down to self-discipline. And one of the major nuggets last week is that success is not about what you have, but the impact you make. Did you get that last week? If you were not with me last week, it's still on my timeline. Just go down and look at it. It says success is not about what you acquire. It's not about how much money you are able to have. It's about the number of lives that you are able to impact. So don't just go through life amassing wealth. That's not what life is all about. It's about impact. We looked also about being vigilant, being observant, being proactive, all of which leads to discipline. But you know, I listened to Jim Rohn over the week and I just came back again to discipline because it's the core, it's the bridge between your thoughts and your achievement. It's discipline that is that bridge. Failing in life, failing to think, failing to act, failing to today is what makes you a failure. That you failed today does not make you a failure. Is your refusal to get up, is your refusal to change, is your refusal to do something new. And guess what discipline is? It is that magic key that unlocks the future. That is what discipline is. So you need to be aware of the need for discipline. You need to be aware. You need to be aware of the need for discipline. You need to value discipline. So one of the things I want to challenge you, I don't know who you are. I don't know how long you have followed me on this series, but if you are just acquiring knowledge, remember we said in past editions that knowledge is not power. And that's the truth. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is only potential power. Until you apply the knowledge, it is not power. So there are four things that discipline does. Four things that it does I want to bring to your attention today. Number one, it gives you a sense of self-worth. Yes, discipline gives you a sense of self-worth. When you tell yourself you do something and you begin to do it consistently, it gives you a sense of self-worth. What else does discipline do? It alters the direction of your life. The truth is this: you cannot change your destination except you change your daily actions. You cannot change your destination except you change your daily actions. What you control is your daily actions, and your daily actions lead to your destination. So don't wake up and say, you know what, I want to become this. Thank God for the wish, thank God for the desire, but what are you doing today? What are you doing today? It's been said over and over, and I know you know it, that it's insanity to be doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. It never happens. So you want to alter the direction of your life. Hello, alter the things you do every day. And what do you need to achieve that? It's discipline. Discipline is what makes nature cooperate with you to be all that you can possibly be. Yes, it makes nature cooperate with you to be all that you can possibly be. So you want to be your best self. I challenge us in some past editions that let your grave be empty. Don't let your grave be the richest part of your life. Die empty. For you to die empty, it's what you're doing today. Trust me, if you change what you do every day, you would change where you arrive at. Yes, thank you. You cannot change your destination when you cannot change your daily actions. What are you doing every day? Remember, at the beginning of this year, I kept talking about reading 10 pages of a book a day. Are you doing it? Or you are saying, okay, don't worry, Yomi. Today is the 12th of October. When it is the 1st of November, I will start. Don't wait to start. Start now. And the fourth thing discipline does is that it attracts opportunities to you. Yes, discipline attracts opportunities to you. It's just logical. You know why? You're a better version of you, and everybody wants to associate with a better version of you. So it attracts it attracts opportunities to you. So today, sincerely, I'm wrapping up on succeeding today. But success is not a thing, as it's a journey. You don't arrive there because every day you are getting better. It's a journey. But I want to remind you that success is turning from something to something. There has to be an object. Can you imagine somebody on the football field running after the ball, but there's no goalpost? How will he score a goal? Once there's no goalpost, all you are doing is exercise. You can't score a goal. You can't win a medal. For you to score a goal or win a medal, there must be a goalpost. And what's the goalpost is where you want to be. What's your life vision? What's your life goals? Success is responding to an invitation. The entire universe is inviting you to succeed. You know why? The better you become, the better the world becomes. Because you will have been contributing an integral part into the larger whole. So if you are a better person, the universe celebrates it. So be a better you. Decide to succeed. Success is making your life what you want it to be. Trust me, you are the architect of your life. I know a lot of believers will tell me, God is it all. But my pastor says to me, any prayer that makes God totally responsible for it is an irresponsible prayer. God has his part, but hello, you have your part. And interestingly, God has done his part. All that God will do, he has done. He has made all grace available to you. What remains is what you are doing. So you are the architect of your life. You cannot, if you don't do it, God will not come down to do it for you. God cannot do for you what you ought to do for yourself. So what's success? It's a collection of your personal values. It's a collection of your everyday life. Is what you do every day, and it is making your life what you want it to be deliberately. That's the word. You've got to be intentional. You've got to be deliberate. So let me ask you, what are you planning to succeed at? What? What are you planning to succeed at? What are your goals? What's your life vision? See yourself as a company. You are an organization all by yourself. Sit down and have a board meeting with yourself and decide, what am I pursuing? What are my life goals? Write it down. Have a vision statement, have a mission statement. See yourself as a corporate entity and apply those principles to your life. Principles always works. It's not about location. It's not about person. Principles will always work. And those principles work every time. If you don't have a clearly defined vision, you won't even know when you have arrived at your destination. You won't know when you have achieved your goals. You won't know. You are the master of your fate. You are responsible for the choices that you make in life. I tell you and I repeat it, God has made all grace available today. What you are seeing in your life today is a result of the seeds you planted in your life yesterday. What were the seeds? The actions, the words, the things you speak over yourself, the things you do. They are the seeds that are bearing fruit today. So if you want a better tomorrow, guess what? Work on today. Find that thing that you love to do. What can you do for free? Just get better at it. Put your energy to becoming a better you. Don't try to be like somebody. Guess what? The best you can be is a copy of another. But when you are yourself, nobody else can be like you. You are unique. You are you. God made you you and he loves you so. So strengthen your strength. Decide to get better every day. Don't spend your time strengthening your weak points. Time is too precious. Delegate those weak areas of your life. Things that you are not so good at. Let somebody who is good at it do it. Concentrate on being a better you. There is what is called delegation. You can't do it all. The only complete person is Jehovah, and you are not God. So don't try to be complete. Iron sharpens iron. God has brought people your way so that you can be complete. They are your completers. They add value to you as you add value to them. Don't waste your time trying to be better at what somebody close to you is best at. You're just going to be a cheap copy. You are more than that. Let's look at it. Gold, in its unrefined value, what's little. But when that same gold is refined, then the value goes higher. The higher the level of refinery, the better, the higher the value placed on it. So if you have gold in its raw form, all muddy, even children will play about with it and march on it and nobody would bother. But when it has been refined and it's costing a few $100s, then you have a better care. When it's been refined further and it's costing a few $1,000s, you begin to think about keeping it in the safe. When it's costing $10,000, hello, you want to think about the vault. Why? It's still the same gold. The difference is the refining process. Let God refine you. Hone your skills. Hone your skills. Keep getting better. Don't stop reading. 10 pages a day is good for you. Start with 10. I'm not saying read a book a day. I'm not saying read a book a month. I'm saying just read 10 pages of a book a day. Remember, excellence is not a destination. Excellence is a journey. Make your everyday better than your yesterday. You are on your way to being your best self. So I want to challenge you. Don't compete in life. Don't compete with the next person. But if you must compete, compete with that person in the mirror. Look in the mirror and compete with yourself. Look in the mirror and decide you'll be a better guy or a better lady. In Knox to Nugget, I'm not talking about you making a living. No, it's about designing your life. So let's go past making a living. Let's get to designing your life. My aim is to challenge you. My aim is to prop you up to design your life because I know you have all that it takes. You are unique. You are good. You have everything in you to succeed. Success is calling on you, is beckoning on you. Will you yield today? If you will yield, it starts with discipline. And that's the honest truth. Discipline is that part that you cannot throw away. It's core, it's key, it's something you have to be deliberate at. And the year is going to an end. Guess what? It's the 12th day of October. The year is running fast. Maybe before, I'm hoping maybe early next month or so, we'll talk about planning for your next year. Don't start planning on the 1st of January 2021. It would have been too late. Plan now. The things you want to do January 1st, 2021, start doing it now. Don't procrastinate. You are too good to live by procrastination. So much, so much, so much is in you. The world is waiting for you. The universe is waiting for you. Will you let us wait in vain? I'm sure your answer is a no. So I'm challenging you today. Get up, get disciplined, get going. Everybody on the call, thank you so much. I'm reading your chats, I'm reading your comments, and I'm so excited you joined me on this call. Thank you so much. If you must compete, compete with yourself. Thank you. Stay on your track. Thank you so much, Reverend Obi. That is just so true. Stay on your track. Nobody has a better assignment than you. That assignment you think it's envious, that you think you want to do, guess what? Nobody has a better assignment than you, and you are made specifically for that purpose. Paul says, I magnify my office. Go into this week magnifying your office. Go into this week being the best you every single day. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Until I come your way next week, Monday, 7:45, I want to encourage you. Go out there into the world and be a better you. The world is looking for you. The world is waiting for you. Will you let us wait in vain? Absolutely no. Until I come your way next week, I won't be talking about discipline next week, I promise you. No matter what I read, no matter what I listen to, I won't come and talk on discipline. It's so huge, it's so much. But next week, I'll move to something else. It's been awesome being with you this beautiful morning. And thank you for your share of your time. Don't forget, share this link, share this video. Let somebody know that Knocks to Nugget is on air. So, until next week, Monday, together we win. God bless you. I appreciate you. I love you. I celebrate you. Bye for now.